And what energy we can get for Sagittarius again, since we had a little issues with the last meeting I was trying to do for them. It's a lot of interruptions and stuff, so we're about to get that energy for them. That was too many energies clashing. One more energy. There you go. This one is a whole different. Well, it do have judgment with the court and stuff like it did in the last reading. The last reading was basically, it started off as if like somebody betrayed you, or maybe somebody who you really loved is taking you to court for some reason, and it's disappointing to you. It's basically you battling back and forth with this person, or battling back and forth with yourself, or how you feel about it. And it was saying that in the end you're gonna get gifts and be rewarded in so much, as far as like everything was gonna be okay, that you didn't have to worry about the issue at a whole, and just to stay focused on like the important things. Like I was saying, to get court oil and rub it on the bottom of your feet on the day of your court day. Um, Rub your shoulders, behind your ears, any of the like high tension areas of your body, and everything is going to be okay, because this particular judge had an understanding of your problem, and just an understanding of the whole, because they may specifically deal with cases like that, you know. Yep, there you go with the flow. The flow thing. So you got the High Priestess first, which is very determined, strong woman, very self-aware. So it seems like you have like graciously progressed through this. Yeah, see, like the power comes from knowing. Like be still. Just like you don't have to like always like go back and forth with people in battle. Just be self-aware. Self-knowledgeable of the situation. Knowing yourself, because knowing yourself, you know that this person, I guess the image that they're trying to portray for you, you know that it's not you, and everyone else knows, and this judge is going to see that you're not that type of person, that you're a great individual. And you got the King of Pentacles. That means that you got money coming in. or you're managing it well. Let's see what extra things that they have here. So it's like, yeah, so basically, you're gonna donate money. You're gonna basically share your skills with people, and as you share your skills and gifts, you're gonna be rewarded, or you're gonna know how to properly accept and manage your rewards and money and so forth. Basically, everything that you wish for and you're fighting for within this situation, whether it's the case or just in life as a whole, is going to bring a lot of clarity and wealth. So, like, don't give up. Keep your faith. Everything is going to all align for you in the end of all of this. As you can see, you're very strong. It's looking as if like these two people wanted to battle you, but they gave up. Because like what's greater than two, three? He has three swords. So it's like, yeah, so basically like the choices that you are making or the route you are willing to take to go through the situation, you're gonna win. Regardless, you're gonna win in the end of it all. And here goes the judgment. Like you could be in the midst of everything, not in the midst of the case, you could be self judging yourself. So you're like probably second guessing how you feel about yourself, or just, am I like that, or am I deserving of this, or what did I do wrong and stuff like that. No, remove the self judgment, and it could be somebody around you who is being judgmental to you, and it could be that person who you going back and forth with, battling or going to court with. Yeah, yeah, it's about judging yourself. So basically, if you feel like something is off about you, or that you are kind of like unsatisfied with, change it. Do things differently, self heal yourself. Make all your decisions be different than the ones you were making like before. So that meant that's when so whenever it is come to a part to where you feel like a saddening or depression, or just that you'll know, okay, Ayana, this is not you, or I'm using myself as an example, I'm sorry, but like this is not you, or you know what you're capable of, basically knowing that you could be better, or knowing that you could be this self-aware woman or man that's knowledgeable of their self and strong and independent and just intelligent, tight, work oriented. You could be starting your own business too in the midst of this, or you have one, you put it aside, so now you're going to come in and start growing from it. Your money's going to start coming in. Like all them battles, all the battles that you were fighting trying to prepare this and get this together, it's like you finally did it. You finally overcome all the obstacles. You're not allowing anyone and anything to destroy that. And then in the end, we have lovers. So there is somebody who's gonna come in and gonna like basically assist you with your healing process. And yeah, that's gonna be great for you. That's gonna be real great. So in the end of like everything is gonna like come together. Yeah. This person is gonna make you feel like so amazing. It's gonna be basically gonna represent the same love that you put out or put into the universe. It's gonna be given back to you. Gonna be like a hidden treasure, like just the basically the love that you need right now at this time that you've never gotten from any other lover before. And you have spiritual knowledge, so you're basically going to be reading uh like this one. She's really self-knowledgeable, self-aware, so you're going to be tapping more into your spirituality, learning more how to understand it, just basically putting yourself in a place of, okay, there's more I'd like to learn, and I know there's more for me to learn, so let me start reading. You're going to go to the library. You're going to be connected with friends, and just like, and maybe this lover too, that's able to teach you more about it, and just have it to where you're basically learning and growing in your spirit. Make a wish. So basically, everything that you wish for is going to come to, as you can see. This one basically matches it. You've Everything you've worked hard for and you fought for is coming to you. You're gonna win. So, you know, make a wish, write it down, set set things in place for yourself so you could manifest them in. And you have to step back. So once you've made that wish set in stone and laid the ground, laid the foundation, should I say, and you're like, okay, I've done the work. Let me sit back and watch everything come to. And you have speak your truth. So speaking your truth could be connected to this judgment. You're speaking your truth, making yourself aware of yourself and your situations, and just you're telling the people that's around you the things that you've never thought that you would tell them before, because you're tired of them. They may be judging you, but you won't allow that to happen. You're gonna also be working on your throat chakra, being more confident in what you're saying and in your words. And this is flow, abundance, wealth is going to begin flowing in your life. This is what I get because she's a goddess. She depicts this high priestess in a way, because look how graceful she looks. It's like she holds the world or the moon in the palm of her hand. Phases and feelings change with the moon. So it's a lot of things flowing in. You're releasing. Like, this could be, you could receive gifts from the water, and you could give emotions or like stress and issues to the water. So it looks like everything is pouring back. Like this is the part where you're giving it to the water, just being at peace and just being at a whole with giving it away. And here goes the water blessing you back with the wealth, the abundance, the knowledge, the growth that you need. Everything's like flowing in the right way. So no matter what the battle is, you're going to overcome it. So it's like nothing for you to really worry about. These are some oracle cards to kind of clear it up. This is the core cards, is how you feel within about the situation. Like down to the core, getting to the root of it, should I say. Projection is how it's seen outside of you, or how people see it as, and so forth. Anything that's like at a view, at an eye's view. So that's what this card is for. Cool cards is basically the action or reaction. There you go. The hot card is a reaction as well. It's basically could be like a excitement, or anger, or just something hot. So when your reaction to something hot, you move or just fast pace or just at alert. So it's like an alert. So there's a book connected to this. The pictures on the cards have meanings that are connected and give you clarity and so forth. Okay. Your core card is limitations. So that's how you're feeling inside about it. Maybe you feel like you have limited, uh, you know, that or should I say, you've placed limits upon yourself. Maybe you've reached the limitations that you have exceeded. Exceeded your limitations in this. So it's like limitation is the prerequisites to infinity. So it's like the blooming tree symbolizes existence and all of its lushness. The leash dog represents our ego's experience of limitations. The canine is comfortable until it encounters that which is unfamiliar to it. The only way to make it stop barking is to separate it from the source of agitation or otherwise distract it. So it's basically saying boundaries and limitations are probably the what they say filthy if you consider yourself to be a cosmopolitan or an open-minded person. So it is important to remember that without the boundaries and limitations, we would not be able to live. So basically, if a situation arises that you may feel that you're not ready to handle, toss the ideal right out of your mind. You are ready, and would not be happening if you weren't ready or if you weren't prepared to receive it. So at times we're disciplined with certain things, and some things we're not. So at this point of you feeling like, okay, I can't do this, or what if this happens, or maybe I'm not ready for this, like, build your confidence, you know, remain, should I say, remain calm, or just remain in the known or now. So, like, just don't let limitations stop you. You feel that inside, like you're having, yeah, you're feeling limitations inside of yourself. So that means with this, like that self knowledge or that spiritual knowledge, it's, spirit is guiding you to study more, be in a more of knowing, and basically, I guess you could say, separating your limitations. And like your projection card is a mirror. So basically, mirrors, what do they depict? It's like basically, basically the situation is staring back at you, or whatever situation it is, it's you're mirroring it. And look, it's it's self knowledge and physical and spiritual reflection. If you have this all in here, spiritual knowledge, limitations within your like your spirituality. Like, stop limiting yourself. You want to know more, grow more. Yeah. Even the limitations could be connected to the step back card too. So basically, like, spirit is saying, like, step back and allow me to, guide you through your limitations. Let me teach you through and, show you the correct path, or, guide you on your path of understanding your spirituality more better. And everything connects because look, your cool card, your cool reaction is strategy. So that's basically taking your time, stepping back, manifesting like you make a wish. When it comes to manifesting, you ask for what you want and you let it be. You basically forget about it. Once you write it in down and you set it on your altar or set it aside, you just basically have to forget. It's a strategy. So let me see what they say. What is that? Did I go? Yeah. Yeah, so basically, like that mirroring, you're gonna be you're gonna begin to know and be more self-aware of yourself. So it's gonna come at a ease for you once you consistently study and stay content in what you're doing. It's gonna come to at ease for you. Like it's gonna be like, oh, okay, so this is what I have to do. So keep on doing the work, and this is what's gonna come into me, and so forth. Yeah. Strategy, admitting how far you are willing to go and how much you are willing to sacrifice should precede all plans. In the picture, the cat represents poise and the mouse represents determination. First, decide that you will find a way to get what you want. Brainstorm ideas and ask for advice from others who succeeded at what you're trying to accomplish. So there's no reasons for you not to communicate with the people in your life, or even ask questions to people that you don't know. That's why you're gonna be healing this throat chakra, so you could be able to speak to people who you are kind of nervous or really like uncomfortable with speaking to, because this is a part of your growth and your wealth and abundance coming in. Because like you gotta be this type of woman, confident and knowing, so you could know how to properly manage and accept the wealth and abundance that's going to be coming. And your last card is nurturing. So basically, you're going to be able to nurture this situation, and it's like a baby. Oh my God. So that which you feed will continue to sit at your table. So the coin in the mouth was a ritual done by the Greeks and Romans, and it is leavened to ensure that the recently deceased gain safe passage to the other world. The butterfly represents rebirth, as the ancients believed in some form of afterlife. The pleasantries are discomforts of which we also determine by the person's conduct when they walk upon the earth. This card represents constant awareness of who and what we feed with our attention. So it's basically also saying be careful what you nurture. So, and it's also telling you, as far as providing the proper passageway for a deceased loved one. So maybe this deceased loved one hasn't passed over yet because they're waiting for you to come into the knowing of yourself, the knowledge. And like a lot of things, like, and it could be lingering on you, their spirit, and just weird things happen around your house, and like you get signs and you're getting dreams and you're receiving these information, and like it's making you more aware of like yourself. And okay, see, it's like this says make sure that you are encouraging and nurturing only the qualities, circumstances, and kinds of people you want to be perpetually that you want to see, perpetually appear in your life. So maybe all you probably nurturing the wrong people. You're bringing in the wrong people. You're holding on to the wrong people in your life. So that's a sign of saying be mindful who you nurture. Give it your energy to. See what soulmate messages you got, and then that's gonna be it for this reading. Fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. Follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of life. Hello. That was also in there as well. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love. That's most important. Like when you start loving yourself and being self-knowledgeable of what you really deserve in your life as a whole, that this lover that's coming in is going to be the perfect match. It's going to be so easy to love because you're going to be understanding of knowing that this was meant for you to have, because it's going to reciprocate the same love that you've always put out for people who basically didn't deserve it. So adventures awaits. Go find it. So that water, that's you telling you to go to that water. You could be taking a trip that's surrounded by water. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. There you go. So this lover, you could have met him like in another realm or a past life, and now it's y'all time to physically meet each other. So if this message resonated with you in any way, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post readings for your sign.